All right, welcome back to game number 3 in our Platinum Finals. And right now we have Fearful taking 2-0, I believe, in a best of 5. So if he wins this one here, it could be lights out. And, this is only fitting that we have this. If this is the last game, and again, I hope that it's not. And not that I'm playing any favorites, but the more games that we can watch, the better that it is, because this has been an exciting series. But what a fitting way to play this next match. Is a ZVZ. So yet another mirror match for us.
And mirror matches are so fun. And we see the Overlords are racing at each other at extremely high speeds. I think they're going to jump into warp drive here.
Yeah, I think they're going to give each other a high five, right? They're going to kiss each other.
Do you think that Overlords are like best friends or like mortal enemies?
You know, what I'd really like to see here, because they remind me of balloons, and I'd really like to hear a special bonk when they pass by each other. Unfortunately, we don't have that. But
that is sad.
I'll tell you what, while we are just kind of waiting for these to come out, I'm going to give a shout-out. I promised my little reel that I would give him a shout-out. He had his tonsils out yesterday, so he's been eating lots of ice cream and being really brave about it, and also for Mrs. Reel for letting me cast instead of sitting there with a little reel so much. So definitely, if it wasn't for her doing that, I would not be casting today with all of you fine folks, and with my esteemed and always wise Mr. Freeze.
Thank you. Alright, well, let's see what is going on. There is the pool going down. It was a gas after pool for Dez, and the gas is finishing up right now. It seems like the Fearful is seeing what's up. The pool did go down after gas for the Fearful. The Fearful will be getting that speed early on, maybe trying to do another kind of really heavy speeding. I believe he did in the first game that they played.
Yep, I do think so, and yep, it looks like the spawning pool is going to come out actually a little bit faster for Desh, which is interesting because he's the random player, correct? Is that right?
He is indeed the random player.
So I don't know if it was intentional that way, but his build looks like it's pretty sharp. And he's going for a quick roach warren. And really, especially on this map, I like that play a lot because roaches are going to always be a part of your army. You know you're not going to get 6 pulled. He sees that already. So, well, he saw it up here already. He's looking to see if there's an expansion. He's not going to find one. But he's going to be okay because there are roaches coming out. And roaches are really strong on this.
Roaches are really strong against Zerglings anywhere, but they have to engage at a proper place unless there's a critical mass. Because if there's only, like, say, 6 Zerglings or 7 Zerglings, rather roaches, and the Zerglings get us around, there's not going to be that much damage coming out from the roaches, but every Zergling is going to be in on it, and they're going to be doing a lot of damage. So if the roaches happen to get up like in a corner or in a wall, they can actually take on a lot more Zerglings, effectively minimizing the actual surface area, and that's really where you want to engage early game with roaches versus Zerglings. Other than that, if you have a lot where all of them can shoot and not every Zergling can touch all of them, that's when it really doesn't matter as much.
And Freeze, speaking of that, we have the metabolic boost, the speedling upgrade for that, but at the same time, too, we just saw a bunch of roaches being made, so I think we're going to have a roach timing push here, and it may play in pretty well because the Fearful is getting his expansion, and as we can see, that Dez is not. He's coming in saying, oh, no, nothing here, but oh my gosh, we're going to die by all of these roaches, and they do pull out. No, they come back for just a moment, and he loses one. And they're going to run back and inform their commanders of what's going on. And, a lot more Zerglings are coming out, and which is going to be really unfortunate because I doubt that he's going to be building very many more drones. And so that hatchery is going to be put up in vain almost unless he can hold this off. Yeah, here they are marching across. He may be able to hold this off, but it's going to be very close. And he is getting the spine crawler out, and we don't want him to lose that Overlord. But let's see, those are actually some good placements. They're going to come back around. but wisely though, he did not. If he's going to go, he needs to go right now because these things are going to pop really soon, and then he's going to lose all of these roaches. If not, nope, he's going to stay there. That's okay as long as he's getting more coming in. Yeah, he does have more coming in as well too. As you can see, he's basically going all in with these roaches. He's not building any more drones. He's got only 16 drones total here. Yep, and so this is basically it for him. Yeah, and we have 2 spine crawlers coming up. And he's going to kill off some of these Zerglings. He's going to lose about 2 or 3 of these roaches. But really, it's not going to matter because I think that Fearful knows that he's in pretty good shape here. He's got tons more Zerglings coming. He's making 16 at a time. He's going to try to go around the side, but we're actually getting a 3rd spine crawler up. And these roaches are going to do some damage, but unfortunately, I think that Fearful is just going to be able to whittle this army down, and it's not going to be a much for Dez to get into.
Yeah, that spine crawler really, really did help, and now that he's up on 2 bases and has proper defenses, he's going to be really far ahead. He also has quite a few lings.
Sure. And really, I don't think all those lings that are coming in are not going to be enough. Well, they may be enough. That's a lot there, and if they just hang out, yep, they're going to hang out in this ramp here so that they can't get hit from behind. So it is going to be okay, but I think that Fearful really has a pretty sizable advantage right now. If we look at the supply count, 19 to 21, and but look, we've got 5 drones that are being made right now for the Fearful. So, and we also mentioned earlier too, he's got 2 bases, so that's going to go up exponentially from there, and he's just going to be able to build basically anything that he wants.
Yeah, and see, since he was able to hold off that early pressure, that is really. That is just a great thing, but since the Dez does not actually have his expansion, it just goes up right now. Obviously, Fearful's going to be able to drone up a lot harder, and when it comes down to it, when he does see that Dez pushes out, he can pump out units faster, therefore nullifying the attack and still going to be ahead. And it seems that Dez is checking to make sure that there's no kind of 3rd base going down because he doesn't want to get that far behind.
But Fearful's also going to see this lair coming up. A great scout, great timing because it popped up just in the time that it came up. And Fearful's going ahead and getting his evolution chamber as well too. He says, okay, if you're going to get your lair tech, I know you're not going to be attacking me anytime real soon. I'll just go ahead and get that up and running, and I'll probably, let's see what he's going to upgrade here. Yep, he's going to go with he's going to stick with his lings right now since he has so many. And Dez is getting good. He's getting his burrows, so that means he can heal these units up, and they're going to be more effective. And again, with the infestors, that could be very strong. If he infests some of these lings here, that could be lights out. Only 1 or 2 fungals can knock roaches almost to their feet.
Yeah, and also he doesn't have enough roaches to block off this 1st ramp, and they're not blocking off the 2nd ramp. So if he did run in these Zerglings, he could get really valuable scouting information, maybe picking off the queen in here, and that would be really, really big because without a queen, your production is severely harmed.
Yep. And what I'd like to see Dez do right now is just, even right now, move up here and throw one not spine crawler, but help me out here again. I lost it.
Fungal.
Creep tumor.
Creep tumor.
Yeah, throw a creep tumor here just to connect these 2 bases, so that way these roaches can run even faster to get to here or back again.
Yeah, and if it seems that Fearful's actually has done a good job, he has got his creep spread going on, and he does have quite a few lings out there, and oh, wow.
Oh, this is a smart move by the Fearful here. Yeah, he's moving up some, but he's also got a spore crawler right behind these 3 spine crawlers. So if Dez decides to bury his roaches, the Fearful is going to say, that's fine, you can bury them. I'll just kill them underground as well, too.
Yeah, and I'm going to point this out. 55 drones for the Fearful versus 32.
Wow. Let's look at that mineral supply here. I got to remember my control I. That's what it is. Yeah, look at that. About 60, almost 2/3 more than in both minerals and gas compared to Dez. So definitely an advantage there, and that's just going to keep growing as time goes on. So Dez is going to have to either drone up super hard. He's going to try to get some infestors in, but with that spore crawler there, it's not going to make much of a difference, and they're going to die really fast to 3 spine crawlers.
Yeah, that is actually just beautiful placement of that, because I mean, nothing burrowed is going to come through there. It's just going to get demolished. So it's going to nullify these infestors that are going to be coming in. So they're not really going to do anything. And if it manages to kill them, as it more than likely will.
And there it goes. One goes down, and the second one almost dies. And at the same time, a smart thing, he did take a third that's not at the natural third here. So if the Blue Zerg comes up, if the Fearful comes up and looks here and then looks over here, he may look up here, but that is pretty unnatural. Yep, he's actually... Nope, I was going to say he had another one here. But, yeah, Dez is actually supply blocked as well, too.
Yeah, and we see that there are a lot more infestors out for the Fearful. So the Fearful just kind of has more of most things. However, there are more roaches out on the field for Dez.
Yeah, and the Fearful says, I've got some extra cash here. I think I'm going to build some Hydralisks with groove spines this fast. And, yeah, those are about to pop out.
Yeah, and when it comes versus pure roach, Hydralisks are actually kind of good Hydra Roach, because not every roach is going to attack due to their range, but if you have Hydras with the range upgrade, all of them are attacking and all of them are doing damage. Even if they aren't quite as robust as the roach, there's more damage output, and it makes it better than pure roach.
Yeah, Fearful's also getting his Overseer as well, too. And I think he's just feeling real comfortable right now. He knows he's up 2-0 in the series. He knows he has the advantage. He took care of a lot of the units up front. And he's been doing some great scouting, so I think he just has the ability to just kind of relax a little bit, think about what he's doing, and I think that's what this Overseer even says a little bit. All he's got is roaches, so if he buries those things, I'll just have this Overseer here just in case.
Yeah, and these roaches are buried at the ramp of the very front, and we see that the third base is up and running for Dez. I don't really know why. Oh, there's a fungal growth.
Yeah, and then he's going to throw some Marines out. It's not going to do a lot of damage. It's just more as a, really that would be more of a just a distraction. Well, he's actually moving every one of his units out, but he needs to follow that up with something. Right now, he's just kind of being a nuisance, but not really doing anything with it. If he would be able to come around the side, maybe take those roaches. I don't think they have movement, though, do they? Let me take a look. Nope, no, he hasn't gotten either movement or speed yet. So right now they're just buried doing nothing. And it looks like they're going to die here very shortly as well, too. And once these units die, there's not going to be very much to defend this anymore. And I think it's going to be a pretty quick GG. Oh, he's going to go after the third and the fourth first. He's going to cancel the third. Let's see if he goes after the fourth.
Nope. I don't know if he knows it's there.
No, he doesn't
actually
know, but I think that he feels pretty confident that, he's looking again for this base here. So that was pretty smart placement to put it in the fourth natural spot. But yeah, there it is. That Overseer sees it, and they're all just buried underneath doing nothing. And now they're going to all die a slow and painful death. And the ones from behind get fungled as well, too. There is some fungal going off in the back, but unfortunately, I don't think it's going to do it with all these Hydras. Hydras are doing so much damage. He's going to lose one Infestor, and he does it again, and those are going to die so fast. And now there's only 3 more Roaches left in Dez's army. Let me confirm that 4, and he actually has some Hydras coming out too. But unfortunately, the supply count is too many. Drones are being pulled now, but when all you have is drones, there's nothing left really to attack. Let's see if he goes after this hatchery. Nope, he's going to hit these next ones that are coming out. But, wow, so many minerals now. He's got over 3,000 minerals that he's floating right now. So he could just afford to take his time. Hey, look how many he's got roaches just streaming in. Let's see if he's even got them. No, he's actually just grouping them here at his natural. But down goes the natural. And he's going to march up in this base and see only 2-3 roaches coming in. And so he's going to be able to clean this up very quickly. 13 roaches are being made, but unfortunately, there's so many more for the Fearful as well, too. And they're all getting grouped up. Where's the Infestors at? I guess he lost those Infestors. But, there's the GG from Dez and a 3-0 victory from Fearful, and he takes the $5.